Hello viewers. Today we are on the road on the way to Pudukkottai. We just took a bypass and we are going to see a very famous temple here. One of the Divya Deshams, the signboard, and I just show you the grand view of the temple and the fort. So what you're seeing in the distance across this lake,
there is a small hillock on top of which there is a fort.
this is the Thirumeyyam fort, and at the base of this fort there are two temples which we will be visiting. One is the Sathyamurthi Perumal Temple. It is one of the Divya Deshams.
And the other is a Shiva temple known as the Satyagireeswarar Temple. Both are rock cut temples and they stand as a testament to early South Indian rock cut architecture.
Welcome to Thirumeyyam, a historical city in Pudukkottai district, Tamil Nadu. Now we are standing before Thirumeyyam Fort at the background. This is today called as Thirumeyyam, but exactly its name is Thirumeyyam. Thiru means holy, Meyyam means truth. The presiding deity of this town is Sathyamurthi Perumal. Satya means truth. Mei, in Tamil it is called Mei. Meyyanadar Perumal is the real name of this place.
This is the outer perimeter wall of the Thirumeyyam fort. The gopuram you see here belongs to the Sathyamurthi Perumal Temple, while the Satyagireeswarar Temple's gopuram is slightly westward. Thirumeyyam fort is atop this hill.
So this is the fort. These are the outer walls.
I am walking towards the temple tank known as the Chandra Pushkarni. This is an octagonal tank, unlike most of the tanks which are rectangular. It has got staircases leading to each of the 8 sides. It's known as Chandra Pushkarni, believed to have been created by the moon god Chandran, who worshipped Shiva and Parvati here. Today we have come to visit the Satyagireeswarar Temple in Thirumeyyam. The Shiva temple appears to be a Pandya excavation in the 7th century CE, that is 1300 years ago. It's a rock cut temple carved into the rock. There are 2 temples. This is the Shiva temple, that's the Vishnu temple. Both are side by side. There is a partition wall between the 2. First we will go to the Shiva temple and later we will visit the Vishnu temple. The rock cut Shivalingam shrine is a Pandya excavation during the 7th century CE. The Satyagireeswarar temple is believed to be older than the adjacent Satyamurthi temple, based on the musical inscriptions which date back to the early Pandya. The presiding deity, Lord Shiva, is worshipped here as Satyagireeswarar. His consort goddess Parvati is revered as Venu Vaneshwari. We are walking past the entrance. To the left is the Vinayaka shrine. There is another shrine here. Ahead is the Vinayaka shrine. Ganesh, Vinayaka. This is a mandapam with many pillars. There is a Dwajastambam and a Nandi here, another Vinayaka idol. We are coming up to the Shivling shrine. It's there to the left, and in front of the shrine is the Nandi and the Kodimaram or Dwajastambam. We see two Dwarapalakas or gatekeepers in front of the Shivling shrine. This is a Shivling shrine. Two Dwarapalakas. There is a Shivling inside. This lingam was placed later because we know that the original lingam is in the rock cut. There is a Kodikambam or Stambam here. This Shivling must have been installed later because the original one is rock cut and circumambulation is not possible around them. Therefore, an additional Shivlingam was installed to allow devotees to go around in a pradakshina or circumambulation. We will enter the main shrine where the rock cut Shivling is there. These are ancient inscriptions next to the Shiva shrine. These inscriptions mark the settlement of the dispute between the Shiva and the Vishnu shrines, with 2/3 being granted to the Vishnu shrine and 1/3 to the Shiva shrine. During the Hoysala rule, underneath this surviving is this part of the inscriptions. These are the musical notations, one among 4 rare inscriptions. One in the Shiva shrine, another in Kudumiyan Malai, and another in Melakkovil. They are related to the notes to be played on a 7 or 8 string instrument known as the Parivardhini. I have not seen a bigger Lingodbhavar than this. It is about 9 feet tall. Keep watching to know the story of the Lingodbhavar. It is very rare to see a Lingodbhavar directly in front of the Shivling. There are a lot of inscriptions on the wall between the Shivling and the Lingodbhavar. Most notable is this inscription from the early Pandya period of musical inscriptions, similar to the ones in Melakkovil, Kudumiyan Malai. These are dated to the 7th century CE, early Pandya period.
இது வந்து குடைவரை கோயில். 7ஆம் நூற்றாண்டு பல்லவர் மன்னரால் கட்டப்பட்ட திருக்கோயில். மலையை குடைஞ்சு இங்க நிக்கிறது மலை மேலதான். மலையை குடைஞ்சு இந்த பகுதியில சாமியை உருவாக்கியிருக்காங்க. துவாரபாலகர்கள் வித்தியாசமா இருக்காங்க. துவாரபாலகர்கள்
வித்தியாசமா இருக்காங்க.
ஆமா,
கொஞ்சம் சிரித்த முகத்தோட
இந்த வித்தியாசமா
இருப்பாங்க.
வந்து 1500 வருஷம் முன்னாடி பிள்ளையார் வலம்புரி பிள்ளையார் தான் செஞ்சது. சுவாமி கண்ணுக்கு தெரிஞ்சனால சுவாமியை உருவாக்கியிருக்காங்க. பிள்ளையாரு, முருகன், பைரவர், பிள்ளையாரு, சண்டிகேஸ்வரி, சண்டிகேஸ்வரர், சனீஸ்வரர் ஈஸ்வர பட்டம் வாங்கினால இங்க வந்து எல்லா சாமியும் சனீஸ்வரர், சண்டிகேஸ்வரர் வாங்கணும். அது சண்டிகேஸ்வரர்,
இது சண்டிகேஸ்வரர்,
லிங்கோத்பவர்.
லிங்கோத்பவர்.
எல்லா சிவன் கோயிலையும் சாமிக்கு பின்னாடி தான் இருப்பாங்க. ஆசிய கண்டத்திலேயே முன்னாடி இருக்கிறது இங்கதான், பெருசா இருக்கிறது இங்கதான். ஆசிய கண்டத்திலேயே முன்னாடி இருக்கிறது இங்கதான், சாமிக்கு பெருசா இருக்கிறது இங்கதான்.
சரி,
இங்க என்ன நினைச்சு நல்லா பிரார்த்தனை பண்றீங்களோ அந்த காரியம் நல்லா வெற்றிகரமா நிறைவேறும்.
ஓகே, இந்த லெட்டர் பாத்தீங்கன்னா
சமஸ்கிருத காமாரியா இருக்கு. இதான் வாத்தியம்,
தவணகிரி
வாத்தியம்.
ஆமா,
வாத்தியம், பரிவர்த்தினி வாத்தியம், வாத்திய ஸ்கிரிப்ட், மியூசிக்கல் ஸ்கிரிப்ட். இதெல்லாம் வந்து அதுக்கு மேல எழுதின ஹொய்சலா மன்னரால் இந்த விஷ்ணு கோவிலுக்கும் சிவன் கோவிலுக்கும் சண்டை நடந்த போது அதோட தீர்ப்பை இதுல எழுதியிருக்காங்க. அந்த ஒரிஜினல் பார்ட் இங்க மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஹொய்சலா ஸ்கிரிப்ட், பிராமி ஸ்கிரிப்ட்ல இதெல்லாம் இருக்கு. ஆல் திஸ் இஸ் இன் பிராமி ஸ்கிரிப்ட், ஓவர் ரைட்டிங் திஸ் ஏன்ஷியன்ட் மியூசிக்கல் நோட்ஸ் ஓவர் ஹியர்.
shrine for the female deity. Here she is known as Venu Vaneshwari, from the bamboo forest Venu Vanam, which once surrounded this area. Nandi before the Shivalinga.
Now we are circumambulating the Ambal shrine, but we cannot circumambulate the Shiva shrine.
Or the Perumal shrine individually, they must encompass both temples in the circuit. This architectural arrangement was intentionally designed to promote unity between Shaivites and Vaishnavites, encouraging devotees to honor both deities collectively.
Because it is cut into this rock face.
சின்னதா ஏதோ அழகா பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப சின்னதா இருக்குது. சரஸ்வதி.
The rock cut. This is the rock. This is the rock roof, and this is a rock side. Here they have cut, and there is a
Inscription, very large. Inscriptions from the early Pandya period, Pallava period, Rajaraja Chola I, Rajendra Chola II, Pandya kings, Maravarman Sundara Pandya II, and Parakrama Pandyan further attest to the temple's enduring significance through various dynasties.
Venu Vaneshwari Ambal. Outer Parikrama. Another Lingotbhavar. Here you see Annapakshi for Brahma. This is what? Varaha. Varaham for what? Vishnu. So what is this column representing? This column is representing a Jyoti in the form of a lingam. So the Brahma and Vishnu were sent to find the head Adi Antam of Shivan. Brahma went to the top on his Annapakshi and lied that he reached the top. Vishnu went, Varaha in the form of Varaha, went to the bottom, but he was honest and he said, I couldn't find your feet. So Shiva was very angry with Brahma for uttering a lie and cut off one of his 5 heads. And that's the story of Lingotbhavar.
Gajalakshmi. Subramanya with Valli and Devayani.
So Brahma has got 4 heads. 1 head is missing. He had 5 heads originally. Usually Brahma has shown with 4 heads. The 5th head had been cut by Lord Shiva in the Lingotbhavar version. Chandikeshwarar. Chandikeshwarar is the guardian of the Shiva temple.
His idol is usually located near the Gomukh or where the Abhishekam water from the lingam comes out.
We are going to the rock face where this temple has been rock cut. One shrine. And now you can see the rock face here. Gigantic rock face. The fort, Thirumeyyam fort over there at the top, built by Raja of Ramnad,
Vijay Sethupathi.
Of Ramnad.
But this was excavated reportedly in 6th, 7th century by Pandya kingdom. Original excavation was done in 6th, 7th century by Pandya kingdom.
Rock. And here you see the compound wall between the Shiva temple on this side and the Vishnu temple on the other side.
Temples were constructed later period during Vijaya Raghunatha Sethupathi of Ramnad.
So this is Bhairavar.
An angry form of Shiva.
You can see the dog at his feet. Bhairavar. Navagraham.
The holy tree of the temple is the bamboo, from the word known as Venu, from which the female deity's name is derived, Venu Vaneshwari. That concludes our visit to the Satyagireeswarar Temple at Thirumeyyam.
It is full of historical details and also music education from the 7th century AD. Very interesting temple. It's got many of the versions of Shiva. If you found this video informative, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload videos like this in future. See you in the next video. Cheers.